all this life around a volcanic vent? Incredible! What other deep-sea secrets remain to be discovered? Imagine life as an anemone. Clownfish might move in with you. You'd feed from the currents, wrestle with neighbors, and accept whatever comes along. Anglerfish are expert fishermen. Some have special decoy fins. Some built-in fishing poles. Either way, the result's the same. Down the hatch. The Antarctic is not a comfortable place to do research, unless you love blustery winds, lots of ice, and blinding snow. Bears that dive and swim. Whales with horns like unicorns. Seals that slide across the ice. These are just a few of the Arctic's predators. Its sounds are a natural symphony. Its motion soothes us. Its colors and its creatures delight our eyes. For inspiration and relaxation, we can always depend on the sea. Sailors think of the Sargasso Sea as sluggish water choked with weeds, but divers know this place is teeming with life. Low tide, batten down the hatches. High tide, open up and eat anything you can catch. But watch out for that fish. A barnacle life is not easy. What impresses a female? It all depends on the species. A male bird will go all out to show a potential mate just how wonderful he is. A beak-like mouth, horns, flat bottom, fun little fins. Yep, that's a boxfish. Recovering sunken treasure takes skill and patience, but the fruits of all this labor can be breathtaking. Transportation, a home, a place of business. For many Asians, a boat fills all these needs. When danger is near, most bivalves simply close their shells and hope for the best, but scallops can clap their way to safety. Let's go underwater for a close encounter with some fascinating animals. hue of the rainbow is represented here. Coral reefs are kaleidoscopic worlds of ever-changing colors and patterns. How do sedentary animals reproduce? Here's one solution. Release egg and sperm packets into the current to create new life. How do crabs pass the time? It's mostly eating. Come on in for a swim. The water's fine. You don't mind a little crocodile company, do you? Are currents important? You bet. Many animals depend on these streams in the sea to deliver their food. After colliding with a larger vessel in heavy fog, this fishing boat sank in less than a minute. In the days of helmets and air hoses, it took a whole crew to launch just one diver. But modern scuba gear has set divers free to explore on their own. Like humans, dolphins are curious, intelligent, and playful. But these animals are a lot more graceful underwater than we are. Good designs stand the test of time. Modern Egyptians still sail dhows along the Nile River, just as their ancestors have done for centuries. Would you like to pet a moray? Just wave a fish and one may come out. This diver is lucky. Some eels bite fingers instead of the fish. A fish that walks? Why not? Mud skippers crawl on their fins to eat out of water or to move to a new pool. Fascinating fish. Muscle power will win the Molokai, a long-distance race between Hawaiian islands. To change crews, fresh paddlers swim to the boat and tired ones bail out. Only 6 hours from start to finish. If you live in a tube, how do you eat? Simply fan out those tentacles and catch whatever floats by. Some sharks lay eggs, but others, like this one, give birth to live babies. These newborn sharks are fully formed and ready to hunt. They're watching us while we're watching them. If we think they're odd-looking, what do they think of us? Commercial fishing means jobs and food for many people. But if we catch all these adult fish now, will there be enough fish in the future? Think all worms are repulsive? Take a good look at these handsome specimens, and you may change your mind. Pollution and destruction, wasteful exploitation. Unless we make this a thing of the past, our oceans may not have a future. Scuba divers quickly discover that they're not the biggest creatures in the sea. It's a good thing most ocean giants are gentle. Hiding out and staying hidden takes hard work and a little ingenuity. Hey, shut that door! From New England to Florida, the eastern seaboard of the United States is periodically ravaged by hurricanes. Lizards in seawater? Why not? There's just one problem: how to get rid of all that salt. Here's a solution: just sneeze it out. Marine sanctuaries provide safe breeding grounds for many endangered animals, including the largest of all creatures, the blue whale. A tiny fish, a hungry eel. Care to bet on the winner? But wait, this balloon's too big to bite. From an undersea volcano, an island emerges. These creatures come in many colors, shapes, and sizes. Their sting is not often fatal to humans, but to a fish, an embrace can be deadly. Delicious! Most people love lobsters for dinner. But if we want to keep catching them and eating them, we must protect them too. Flamingos strain shrimp and other small creatures from the water. They may not be mermaids, but these docile creatures have a grace and beauty all their own. The relics of ancient civilization are found throughout the Mediterranean. How many centuries have passed since this pottery held anything but seawater? Albatrosses for dinner? No need to pluck. Hungry sharks will eat them as is. Military personnel are usually the first on the scene of a disaster at sea. Many people owe their lives to these well-trained rescue crews. It's calm now, but storms, fires, and leaks on and around oil rigs can spell disaster for both workers and the environment. Target shooting comes naturally to an archer fish, but the fish that hits the target is not always the one that gets to eat it. Looks like a bountiful garden, doesn't it? Surprise! Many of these plants are actually animals. An undersea forest, dappled with light and constantly moving. What a wonderful place to live. The lives of ocean animals are intertwined. Cleaner fish are fed, while groupers are groomed, and clownfish snuggle up to anemones. Sea monsters created by Hollywood are often more funny than frightening. What's in a name? Just ask the lumpsucker. Goatfish, sea cucumber, brain coral, porcupine fish, hammerhead, lionfish, or the brown booby. Whether it's using a sextant, reading a chart, deciphering sonar, or interpreting radar, all sailors need to know something about navigation. All hands on deck to pull in the samples. People sometimes forget that the oceans provide us with food and a means of transportation. It's recreation that first comes to mind. Surf's up! An octopus likes to investigate its surroundings. It's an intelligent, curious creature. And a strong one, too. The ocean floor offers all kinds of environments, from reefs to seaweed to sand and even volcanic vents. Shellfish, an otter's favorite meal. Just pick up a rock with your dinner and then hammer away. It takes a strong stomach to eat like this. Many Pacific Islanders still rely on traditional fishing methods that have stood the test of time. Being a penguin parent is not easy. You have to keep the chicks off the ice. And it's a long hike to the fishing hole for dinner. Mom contributes only the eggs. From then on, it's up to Dad. He gives birth to hundreds of babies. They're born hungry and looking for food. Hollywood's version of pirate life is a lot more glamorous and a lot less gory than it was in reality. What is this manta ray doing? It's not dancing or playing, it's eating. And here's what it's swallowing: plankton soup. They're as tall as many buildings and as long as city blocks. Today's powered ships are cities at sea. How can a soft-bodied octopus protect itself from a toothy attacker? Shoot out a cloud of ink and jet away. It's the only hope. Hide and seek. It's not for fun. In nature, this is a game of life and death. Although some rays carry powerful weapons, divers find these graceful gliders to be gentle and fascinating companions. Not just piles of rock we're destroying, but homes for thousands of species. Others may be fooled by its leafy appearance, but this sea dragon never forgets that it's a living, eating animal. With modern submarines and submersibles, we can finally explore the ocean depths. Scientists can now study new areas, like deep volcanic vents. Through hard work and a lot of expertise, sailors can harness the awesome power of wind and water. Looks like this fish's camouflage has fooled yet another victim. But wait! That's a pufferfish! No thanks! These seals aren't called elephants for nothing. A chest-butting contest that involves 4 tons of blubber and muscle is serious business. If a hammerhead is on your trail, you'd better hide, and fast. But hiding is no guarantee of safety. Hammerheads can even find a fish that's buried in the sand. It's a tough life. Creatures that live near the shore are pounded by surf and strong currents, and may be attacked by predators both in and out of the water. Birds nest and feed in the branches. Fish and sea turtles grow up among the roots. If we destroy these swamps, where will all these creatures go? Shrimp have fabulous faces, incredible colors, and shapes of every kind. You didn't really think they all came on a plate, did you? snakes can deliver a venomous bite. But rather than being a threat to humans, most snakes are endangered by people who sell their flesh and their skins. Once you've seen nudibranchs, you'll never again think of slugs as ugly. These beauties can even swim. What does a mollusk look like? There are more than 100,000 answers to that question because there are more than 100,000 kinds. These are among the oldest animal types on Earth. Over millions of years, sponges have evolved into an astounding variety of species. They take in water, squirt it back out, and eat and breathe as it passes through. Simple designs for marvelous animals. It can hover in one spot, change color in a flash, and zap its prey from a distance. An alien from outer space? Nope, it's a cuttlefish. Out of water, starfish rarely move, but in their element, most are powerful predators, sneaking up on their prey with sticky tube feet. Hey, where'd they go? You better look fast if you want to see these guys. Building a seaside cottage at the Bay of Fundy? Better survey above the high water mark. The difference here between low and high tides can cover a 4-story building. Many ocean creatures have scary-looking teeth, but we sink our teeth into them far more often than they ever bite us. Turtle time in Costa Rica. These Ridleys risk their lives to climb up the beach, dig nests, and fill them with eggs. Then it's back to the sea until next year. Sea urchins can't run from predators, but their sharp spines provide a good defense, most of the time. Beaches are wonderful places to explore nature. But remember, you're just a visitor here. Leave nothing behind but footprints. Walruses love to lounge on ice floes, and frigid Arctic waters are the perfect place to play and hunt. Everyone into the pool. Never underestimate the power of waves. They're both destroyers and creators, constantly reshaping our shorelines. Imagine laying an egg like this. And hatching from it isn't easy either. Phew! All the water we'll ever have is already here on Earth. It moves from ocean to land to ocean, over and over again. Even the biggest ships are no match for the awesome fury of a stormy sea. The survival of marine species depends on diversity. If you think the health of the ocean food web only affects ocean creatures, then you'd better think again. Warning! Viking ships off the coast. These daring sailors raided and plundered as well as explored. How many species of fish are out there. We keep discovering new ones, like this rare megamouth shark, which belongs to a species that's millions of years old. The sounds made by these gentle giants once frightened. When the ice melts from rivers in the Arctic, belugas move in. The adults are intent on fish. The calves are more interested in playing. World Wildlife Fund helps to control pollution, restore ecosystems, protect endangered species, and preserve the incredible diversity of life.
We share our planet with so many wonderful creatures. It's up to us to preserve the Earth in all of its beauty and diversity. World Wildlife Fund works to protect the habitats of endangered species around the world. Its members are making a difference every day.